Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all the dinners from last week, plus a bit of extra footage that I filmed on my trip to Prague. Quick side note, as for my homemade meals, I tried to film them around an hour or two beforehand, just so that I could catch the natural lighting. Just want to mention that in case you guys are confused about all of this daylight in this video. Okay, let's jump right into it. My week starts off on a Friday. Friday night, I arrived in Prague and straight headed to a vegan food place. You guys recommended so many awesome places to me, so thanks for that. The first one that I hit up was Loving Hut. And this dinner didn't look vegan at all, I know. It was so good though. It was made with this soy meat something and this super delicious sauce. I don't really know what's in there exactly, but yeah, can highly recommend. On Saturday, we did lots of exploring because really it was my only full day in Prague. I had my camera with me and just could not film the lunch. We went to this place called Burrito Loco and I got the vegan burrito. And as for dinner, we went to the Moment Cafe, a place that I wish I could have gone to twice. It was so good. I got the seitan bagel with vegan cheese, pickles, veggies, and this spicy sauce. And my friend over here got some vegan waffles for dinner, which, yeah, were also really yummy. We ended up sharing both, so yeah, I basically had like half a bagel and half of the waffles for dinner. I know we could have gone for a healthier option, but you know, when in Prague. Then for, let's say, a second dessert, we went to Crème de la Crème, which is an ice cream shop that has a huge vegan menu, and the flavors that I got were walnut, caramel, and chai latte. When I arrived back home on Sunday, I didn't really feel much like cooking, so I just made myself the most basic oatmeal that you could think of. I poured some boiling water onto some quick oats, melted down 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, I topped off the oats with 1 chopped up apple, a handful of chopped up dates, and then just poured over the peanut sauce. And finished everything off with a sprinkle of poppy seeds. Now, moving on to Monday. I made some roasted sweet potatoes. This time I cut them in half and then just roasted them in the oven. For some reason, I thought that they would cook through quicker, cut in half, but they kind of didn't. I don't know, does that make a difference? While that was going on, I made a super quick chickpea salad. So just greens, chickpeas, and this quick dressing. I then topped off my sweet potatoes with a barbecue bean mix. And I showed you guys how to make that in a video already, so I will link that down below. Tuesday's dinner was so quick and easy. All I did was cooking up some rice in the rice cooker, and then once that was done, I added in some frozen peas to defrost, as well as some frozen parsley. And to season that, I I made this quick hummus dressing out of hummus, lemon juice, Sriracha, and a tiny bit of agave syrup. And then I topped everything off with some garden cress and also some avocado. For Wednesday's dinner, I prepared some leftover roasted veggie wraps. We had this mini broccoli and this mini cauliflower at home. I cut them up roughly and then put them on a baking sheet. I also brushed the parchment paper with a tiny bit of olive oil just to ensure that everything turns out nice and crispy. I then sprinkled over some chili flakes and then popped that into the oven. In the meantime, I quickly cooked up some couscous. That's the laziest thing to do because you only have to pour over some hot water. Let that do its thing. I smeared some vegan cream cheese on my wrap. Top that off with some cherry tomatoes. Then I added the couscous. Then I also chopped up some roasted cashew nuts that I had left over from a different recipe. Rolled it up, and that was it. I ate one of these wraps plus some more couscous, hummus, and veggies. And now the last day for this video would be Thursday. We had this beautiful pumpkin at home that just wanted to become soup, so I made the most basic pumpkin soup ever. I diced up one onion and a small piece of ginger. Quickly sauteed that for a few minutes, and while that was going on, I also de-seeded. Can you say that? I de-seeded and chopped up the pumpkin. That is one of those Hokkaido pumpkins where you can leave the skin on if you like. I added the pumpkin to the pot, plus 4 cups of vegetable broth. I threw in 1 single bay leaf. And then I let that come up to a boil. And then just simmer for a while until the pumpkin is nice and soft. And then I added in the coconut milk, which ended up being coconut cream and coconut water. Before seasoning everything, you gotta blend up your soup, so that's what I did. And then I season it with some sea salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and also some lemon juice, which is not shown, but in the soup. So I ended up having 1 bowl of that soup, well, plus some more of that soup, and 1 of these whole wheat rolls. And that is it, guys, for the dinners. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thanks again for all the awesome recommendations for what to do in Prague and where to go to eat. That was super helpful. I wish I could have checked off more places from my list, but I couldn't. I was only there for like 1.5 days, but yeah. As always, you can leave some video suggestions in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye!